road trip on that type of game?
I mean, yes, definitely. I mean, in our league, wins are hard to come by, so definitely needed it. I think even more importantly, what was necessary is to see that the process that we shown in flashes, when done for a whole game, equates. The byproduct of that is winning. And I commend, this was a complete team win. Guys sacrificing across the board with minutes and subs and all types of different things in supporting each other in a big time way. Yeah.
What was the difference in mindset that you guys had offensively? I know you guys talk about sharing the ball, but it seemed like tonight, with the way you guys are breaking down the defense and kicking out to open shooters, it was a lot different than what we'd seen recently.
I mean, well, one of our principles is you want to get to the paint. You want to touch the paint. We wanted to advance the basketball either with the dribble or with the pass. Once that's done, explore. If you have it, great. If you don't, kick it back out. Create an advantage maybe through, a drag, screen and roll, get downhill, touch the paint, swing, or drive, kick, swing. And tonight the guys did that at a really high level.
And to turn the ball over only 6 times, I know you guys typically aren't.
7
times, sorry. You guys aren't a high turnover team, but with all the assists, just what's that say about how you guys are playing offensively?
Well, more than anything, I think I said pregame, the common factor in the wins is 27. That's the average of assists. Tonight it was 32. So there's a common theme. For me, it's always 30 is the number. 30 is a high level. That means the ball is moving around. Now, that is also potential assists because not always do you make the shot. Just because you don't have a high number of assists don't mean you weren't moving the basketball. Some nights you just don't make shots. So it's a good thing. Not to mention, 7 turnovers. You sometimes we have turnovers, and the points off turnovers is huge because they're live ball. We're not getting back. Maybe the floor was unbalanced, but tonight guys were very locked in transition, the physicality, the communication. There were breakdowns. That's the nature of our game. But for the most part, it was very well executed.
With Keegan coming back, obviously he provides defense and spaces the floor, but he also feels like he allows everyone else to sort of slot into their more natural positions. How much did you notice that, and how important is that for you guys going forward?
I mean, Keegan is a big part of what we do, our foundation moving forward, and he does so many different things. First of all, he started guarding Murray right off the bat. So, that's incredible that you have your small forward that's able to navigate and guard pick and rolls at 6'8", 6'9". Then he shoots the ball at a high clip. If you foul him, he gets to the free throw line. He'll knock those down. He rebounds the ball, had a man-sized rebound tonight. Everything that we are about as Sacramento Kings basketball, Keegan is a shining example of that for sure.
And what was it like for you just watching Russ in the fourth quarter? I know he's been in the league for a long time and he's done that a lot, but to see him do that against his former team, what was it like for you?
I mean, just watching Russ over all the years, the passion and aggression that he plays with is special. It's palpable. You can feel it. And I know from playing against former teams, there's a thing there. And he found a game and helped us quite handily. Shot making, driving downhill. I believe in the first half there was a stat that I had just heard is he had touched the paint 20 times or something like that. And that was one of our keys is we want to get downhill. We need to touch the paint. And when we touch the paint and it's collapsed, either you finish. If you don't, you spray the basketball, which causes the dominoes to start to fall. So good stuff by him.
I think Dennis had 21 points through 3 quarters. At one point, did you know that this is going to be Russ's game?
I mean, I don't think Russ's game, that's the sacrifice that I'm talking about because Dennis had been playing really, really well. And there's the thing is who do you go with in this moment? And then Russ made a shot, made a play, and I'm like, okay, let's hold on. And then before you know it, and Dennis, even coming in at the last play to get it in, what a teammate, man. That for me is another shining example of what Sacramento Kings basketball is about. What you need me to do, coach? I got you. And he flies out, draws the defense, and then we get the ball in and knock down free throws. So spectacular game by Dennis. Between the two of those guys, 42 points and 18 assists. Like, sign me up.
Malik said it was good to see DeMar find his joy.
Yeah.
Tonight, recover that a little bit. What was it like for you to see him hit those shots late to ice it for you guys?
You know, like, he's one of my favorite people, man. Just getting to know him, watching his process, hearing his story, getting to know him on a personal level, working with him before I got into this position, and seeing how he goes about his business in his life. So basketball is about joy. It's about happiness. It's about a child's game that we play, but we get paid a lot of money, and it's the best job in the world. And to not have that makes me sad sometimes. But to watch him play like that is